Hello there everybody, my name is Blake, and today I'm going to show you some of the wonders of the first year of food foresting. Some of them are a bit weedy, some of them are a bit tough to get through, but here's the tour of my first year food forest. This is 2012, Minnesota, near Champlin area, Dayton, Minneapolis. All those cities are fairly close by. So I am very close to the Mississippi River, and currently I am tending a 56 by 32 foot area, along with a longer run which I haven't measured yet. So let's see what's inside. Alright, here is walking into the food forest. I have a lot of staked out things, and it's an integrated approach. It's the first year. I have a prickly pear right there, which really isn't doing much. Lots and lots of weeds. Over there I have some squash that I'm growing in the copacine area. Right here are some perennial prairie onions. I like them a lot. They taste very good. Over here, volunteer silver maples, of course. And then going through here is just the end of the year, and these are a bunch of mimosa plants that I planted. They are prairie bundleflower, and they will be a protein-like grain similar to soybeans once they get further established. This year is the first year I have ever planted ground cherry, and by golly, it has done amazing. And it's a perennial plant I would recommend. So far I haven't tried too many of the ripe ones. Earlier today I had a really good one that was ripe, and it seems like the plant has to die off before they ripen very well. They just keep on growing until it dies back. So I'll have plenty of ground cherries. Hopefully you can see them in there. There's a lot of them. So I will have some good ones. They taste sort of like a kind of a sour grape. I haven't done too much research on them. I know that you cannot eat them until they are ripe because they're poisonous. Over there I have an ornamental. It's prairie rose. Right here I have a whole bunch of yarrow, which is a medicinal plant. Very good salve. Very good at healing injuries. And a couple anise hyssops, gray coneflower, and a couple other ornamentals. And then walking down over here, I have a very large tree section, and I have ash trees, black cherry, I have basswood trees, I have silver maples, which silver maples do wonderfully here. I have over there some pin cherries, and on the way edge there I have some elderberries. So we're going to be growing a lot of those here. A lot of what pioneers in here are box elder trees and crabapple trees, and some silver maples do pioneer as well. Right there I have a lot of milkweed that's pioneered itself. That's a good native plant. Has a lot of medicinal and edible properties. Don't try it until you research it, because there are some poisonous portions to it that need to be treated appropriately. Over here I have some smilax growing. This is a perennial woody kind. So there's some smilax, which is also called greenbrier. Right there I have some cucumbers growing. They've been doing pretty good. I have a couple harvests from them. Right there I have some irises. They are the blue flag iris, which is a native here in Minnesota. Daylilies, of course, which I don't have a very big patch yet, but hopefully once I get them going I can get some root harvests from them and flowers. Flowers are very good, delicious. Over here I have some rose mallow, a couple ornamentals, cup plant, echinacea, and a lot of swamp milkweed. I very much love swamp milkweed, just as a fiber plant for sure. It is an excellent fiber plant, and you cut it at the end of the year, remove the fibers from the bast through rutting processes and otherwise, and it's a beautiful fiber. So I would recommend that. Ornamentals, of course. Down there I have a prairie dock, and up here is a couple different colors of New England aster. Right here is my patch of stinging nettle. I like it. It tastes very good once it's cooked. It has a lot of health benefits, people say. Here's a dogwood, red twig. Over there I have a whole bunch more dogwood, which I use for a couple different things. Over there is a pagoda dogwood, which I may start using for fever reducers once I get that far. Here I have a lot of asparagus plants. I just got those this year, so we'll see how they do in the coming years. Rhubarb, it's been here a while, so that will work on too. I have a lot of nut trees going, a lot of walnut and butternut trees. Here's a chestnut I got this year. Down this long line I have service berries like that one right there. I have raspberries. I have a lot of gooseberries, which I was able to plant myself. One of my favorite trees here, the mulberry. We'll see how that does. Some Virginia waterleaf, of course. Right there is some... I have to think about it for a second. It is spikenard. Spikenard is a good plant. I tried the berries this year. They're okay. And one of my favorites, wild mint, Metha avens. I have some hazelnuts here, along with some black chokeberry. This is the first part of my food forest. The other part is pioneering over here. We have a couple box elder trees, and over there that's a chokecherry that's, sorry, not a chokecherry, pin cherry that's grown up quite a lot. Some compost pile. I have a lot of dogs here. Compost their poop. Why not? Some trees over here. This is my next space. I'm going to be propagating a lot of trees. I have a lot of them planted down at the edge here. Right there I have Jerusalem artichoke starting. Not much, but it's starting. This is where I'm going to continue prickly pears in this raised bed. And here is some of my tree nursery here. A couple different trees. Working on it, seeing how they do, testing different varieties. And then here is a production nursery over here, and this is another butternut right here. It's kind of a very dry end of the season. And in here I have a lot of box elder trees, which I gather sap from in the spring and make syrup. And also a lot of pioneering mulberries, like this one right here, those 3 over there, another 4 back there. So I'm going to be transplanting those to my forest garden. Also, I've had this volunteer here, which I think is a plum, and this volunteer over here, which I think is a plum as well. So we're going to see how those go. Those would be the ornamental variety of plum, not the native plum, just to do a quick clarification. And I've really enjoyed starting this year in food forestry and agroforestry. I hope that it continues to do well for me, and I'll keep on updating you guys on it. I have this here, which is Coppice box elder. It was Coppice this spring, not by choice really, but because a limb from up there on the red cedar fell down and destroyed it. So it has about 8 foot of growth on it though. It's a very good pioneer tree, so we'll see how it does. Thank you very much, all of you, for your time, and please give me a contact if you're interested in this stuff. I love to talk about it. Thank you.